Summer's not over yet. First stop, hard off Kamagaya Michinobe, east of Tokyo. Arriving in the afternoon wasn't ideal, but this was a big hard off that had an off house, BookOff, and Daiso in the same building. Right off the bat, it looked pretty big, so I had high hopes. Plenty of musical instruments and guitars. Lots of used mobile phones and MP3 players too. Not to be unfaithful to the MDs, but I do plan to pick up a later model Sony Network Walkman soon. Perhaps an NWA35, 45, or 55, not one of the Android-based ones. The Sony NWA91X series had a 1-seg TV tuner for TV on the go in 2007. Okay, let's keep looking. Headphones and audio, but no MDs yet. Oh, interesting. A nice dedicated audio section like that hard-off in Kichijoji. This typically means there will be some higher-end stuff here. Starting at the non-junk stuff, we immediately see this classic Sharp. I have one of these SD CX8s in storage and they work great. The MD mechanism is smooth and seems gear-driven, though I haven't had to open it to confirm yet. Working with a 3-month warranty for $36 is a great deal, but too bad it's missing the remote. Still, it comes with the original speakers. Let's check out some more cases. Here we go, a Sony MZE07 with charging dock. It didn't power on during testing though. Here's another, a Panasonic SJ-MJ59 in blue. These slim, pseudo-slot-in players had nice, light-up speaker docks and were nice little desktop units. This one was unconfirmed, but at least it had the remote and AA sidecar. And there's the junk section. Just past this graveyard of printers are the junk bins. These media bins didn't have anything MiniDisc related, unfortunately. Let's check out the compos. This dual-deck Victor didn't have anything working, so that's a pass, even at $15. This good-looking Pioneer didn't have any info. Let's see. 1,000 yen is about $7, but I'd need to test it. Safe to assume not much is working at that price, though. How about this Victor Clavia boombox? $15 with working MD and tape. I know, this isn't an MD Onkyo, but it's a more recent one that plays MP3s off SD cards. CD isn't working, though. Pretty nice looking. Here's an older Pioneer. Going to skip on past that. No info on the MD on this Victor. This old Kenwood is cheap, but unfortunately doesn't play MDs. Not much info on this shiny Panasonic with 5 CD changer, but these are pretty fragile in my research. They look great though. No luck with MDs on this old Victor. It does have a 3 CD changer though. I love these Victors with the mirrored finish. Unfortunately, it doesn't play MDs. Might be worth trying to fix for about 15 bucks. Here's an older Panasonic boombox. No info though. Here's a stack of 2 Sharp MD boomboxes. Probably an older SP only unit and then a slightly newer AVI unit below. One for about 7 bucks and the other for just under 4 bucks. Probably junk, so you'd want to take some time and test first. I love these compact Sharp SD GX1s and their switches, but no MD on this one. With unlimited time, this might be worth trying to fix for about 4 bucks. I recognize that shape. A Sony LAM-Z05 in a bin for electronic dictionaries and calculators. I love it. I have one of these. This has that top that slides left or right for CD or MD, and it's a nice compact net MD system. This says the CD can be played. More importantly, here's the speaker. These used proprietary connectors, and I actually never had the original speaker. I had to use headphones with mine since I never had the original speaker. This is exciting. Let's test this one out for sure. Here's a shot of the test bench. It was a busy day here, so I had to work off to the side over here. I actually found the speaker grill too, but it's all covered in crayon. First, let's connect the speaker's cable underneath. Once that's in, we'll get this plugged in for power. Again, I'm off to the side here because other people are testing some units next to me. Okay, power. That's a good sign. Looks like it was left on in the MD mode. Hey, there's a disc in there, and it's reading it. Let's see if it plays. Ah, volume. It's working. This little speaker sounds pretty good. Okay, Sony LAM-Z05 with working MD and CD for under 22 bucks. Ah, I didn't notice this earlier. The eject buttons are missing, so you can't eject the CD nor the MD without buttons, and no remote. Obviously, I'm still taking this. There's a chance the buttons fell inside. Besides that, I can get a remote for this thing somewhere. Great find for just about 22 bucks. Okay, next stop, Super Bazaar, Nagareyama. I was here on some other business, but decided to swing by. I like this one in particular since I've had good luck with MDs here before. It does have a 1-month warranty, so it might be fine for about 14 bucks. Oh, I like this Kenwood RD HD5 MD. 32 bucks gets you MD and a 3 CD changer. Good looking unit with speakers and 3-month warranty too. I'm not a cassette person, but I know some of y'all are. Here's a beautiful Sony TCM 5000 EV with analog level meter. I need an MD player with one. I don't know how that pricing stacks up for collectors, but it seems reasonable for what it is. It seems to work, but makes crackling noises when cranking up the volume. Sorry for the vertical video here, but we've got some stacks of new, sealed Victor and Sony MDs for 330 yen each. If you need some, this Super Bazaar always has been good for MD media. Okay, next stop, heading north from Tokyo to hard off Koshigaya Hanata. A train, a bus, and a short walk. Good thing since it was hot. I had to cut through a neighborhood, and soon enough, I was there. I'm coming up the side of the building, and it seems pretty big. Here we are, hard off Koshigaya Hanata. Games and guitars at the front, and there's the junk section in the back. As I was heading back, I noticed this media bin in the front. A bunch of new MDs. Some Sony and Maxell ones for 330 yen, not bad. And another stack back there. More Sony MDs like their Bianca line, 550 and 880 yen depending on the discs. A bit more than I'd like to pay for those, but nice to see them. Okay, checking out the audio case, more Sony NWA series MP3 players, but no MiniDisc devices here. Here's another case with gaming handhelds and some MD devices. 3 Sony ones, an MZ-R50 with battery pack, MZ-E720, and MZ-R900. The MZ-E720 is a nice looking slim player which works, but they said the MD can get stuck. As for the MZ-R900, these were classic recorders with dual jog levers. This one is unconfirmed though, and the disc apparently can get stuck in there. The MZ-R50 looks nice, but won't play MDs. This is not MD related, but what a nice looking classic Iowa tuner, preamp, and amplifier stack. It's all working except for the mute switch, which we certainly don't care about. Man, I love these switches. Always worth checking out the portable audio bins, but no luck this time. This portable CD MD one didn't even have anything MD related. CD and MD work on this Kenwood boombox, but no output on the right speaker. Check out this yellow Sony. This is an older SP-only unit, but the CD and MD work for about 24 bucks. How about this big, sharp boombox? MD works, but the CD is stuck fast forwarding. For SP-only MDs, this would be fine for 12 bucks. Let's check out the junk compos. This SD card Onkyo always gets me. This Kenwood DMF 7002 looks nice, but can't read MDs. This older Onkyo plays, but they said the sound cuts out sometimes. Here's the matching AM/FM tuner. This Onkyo plays MDs, but not CD nor DVD. I love these compact Onkyo systems, and I'll definitely get one someday. Oh, right above it, we have a high MD model, the FR-N7X. They said MD and CD work, but no recording and no high MD playback. Interesting. The recording could be an easy right head adjustment, but no high MD playback could mean some laser tuning. Worth it for about 33 bucks? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anything about reel-to-reel, but this TIAC looks cool. And here's a serious-looking Victor cassette radio. Okay, let's see if there are any other MD units here. This blue Kenwood actually plays MDs for just about 12 bucks. It looks older, but it's actually an MD-LP capable model. CD doesn't work though, so no dubbing. Here's a pre-decorated Victor. CD and MD work for just about 12 bucks. Look at this, another Onkyo High MD unit, this time the taller form factor. CD and MD worked, but they didn't test the High MD. Unfortunately, I didn't bring one with me either. I have an FR-B8 and I love it. They look great, sound great, and the multi-jog is easy to use. Great deal here for about 44 bucks. Here's another complete Onkyo with original speakers and remote. Unfortunately, it doesn't play MDs. Looks great though. The 5 CD changer works on this Panasonic, but unfortunately, the MD doesn't read. Well, overall I'm excited about my Sony LAM-Z05 find. Look out for a future video where I open it up and see where those buttons went. As always, thanks for watching.